Oh shit, it's an absolutely fireproof building. I remember this building. Unless there's a couple of them around town. Oh no, there are a couple of them. Oh, okay. Fireproof hotel, absolutely fireproof. Oh, it's just a recurring theme. I thought it was convenient, but I guess not. Alright, where is he exactly? Oh man, he's like the very last building.
Stoneman, office 505.
Very last room, I should say. Alright, 505. Let's take the elevator. Going
I
up.
swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Alright, 505.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Yeah, you better. I better see. There you go. I better see him walking out. Hello,
Dr.
buddy.
Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
July 46. Wait, what month is it now? Because that might be useful. Wait, what month is it? How the fuck do I know?
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Well, I'm gonna hope for the best and hope that this is right, because I don't know exactly what year it is, but if it says they made out to Julia Randall in July 46, that seems like a pretty important thing. Yes!
Descriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Um, damn, I don't know. I'm gonna say lie and see what he
We
says.
believe Ms. Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man.
Alright, we're gonna back out of that, and
You don't ask, you never find out.
we're gonna doubt.
Benzedrine
Yes.
is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Damn. We're not going to check any clues in here, or is that it? We're done with you. Alrighty, Dr. Stoneman. Oh. Oh, what's this, huh? What's this? What is this?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Deodorant? Ah. Alright, I guess. Wait, did he leave? Oh, he's out of here. Hello, Stoneman. Fuck did you go? What? Where is he? He bounced. Okay. Dr. Stoneman just decided to leave, I guess. He's had enough of his own job. Wow.
The old boy is lying.
About what?
He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of your own patient.
That is pretty odd, not gonna lie. Alright. The Assane's
drive.
dress store. Upmark ladies' clothing.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Man, this is a fancy looking store. Look at this place. Alright. Receptionist.
Well,
Hello.
Get this finished.
Oh,
What can I
hello.
help you with today?
You.
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Alright.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Wow, so she got
Did she have any
fired.
close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it?
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Let me guess, black sapphire? Pearl ring.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Something's going on with my game, man. This is really... It's being weird.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Henry, huh?
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
What? What? Yeah, I mean, well, she might not know him. Wait.
She was wearing a sapphire
Okay.
engagement ring.
See, the music didn't go off. Something fucking weird's
She never
happening.
mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Yeah, well, now she's dead. Now she's dead. Alright, how can I help, detective?
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Oh, no worries, Mal. Let's see what's going on. Is it confirmed? Did she get injected?
Can you drive to this one?
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Oh man, here we go. Moment of truth. Man, this is a new place, I think.
The cop who arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those movie people went
Cole,
to jail.
Roy, I have some information.
Hello, hello. Who is that?
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Man, what is going on here? Oh, did he get fucked up? Holy shit. Look at his bottom lip. He doesn't have one. Oh, someone's going off in the other room. And she just looks like she's in another stratosphere. Alright. What do we have here?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Fucking Roy, man. He's just a salty spittoon. Alright.
So you're the person that's I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Whoa, someone ain't happy. There he is. Henry Arnett.
Detective Phelps. This is Detective Burrow. Thanks for coming in. Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
Fiance of Heather Swanson and a friend of Julia Randall.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled.
Man, he's got that poker face. Got that poker face. Oh, of course, you know, of course.
And you were close?
We were friends.
Wow.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
What?
You know nothing about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Wow, this is a great start, fucking Henry Arnett.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
I think you're lying. I think Randall was a high-priced hooker, and this Henderson character didn't want it to come out that he had been seeing her. I think he had LeBlanc and an accomplice bump her off. I think you know who Henderson is, and you're trying to conceal his identity.
I think you've been out in the sun too long without your hat. Prove that I know who Henderson is.
Okay, well, I don't think I can. Don't think I can. I probably could have said that for the second one about Mr. Henderson. So that's great. Homicide in Julia Randall's case by means of force. Alright, well, I can't, so.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake
I'm just
the
gonna
tree to
doubt.
see what falls out.
And let's see if, you know. Okay, good. Got one right. Fucking hell.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But, like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
What? What? What?
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Damn!
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Oh, really? Well, apparently he's from San Fran.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But, like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Let me have a looky look.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa, a couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.